Nowadays, it only takes one clip, allegation, or tweet to start the modern day internet's judge, jury, and executioner. Nobody wants to listen to the other side anymore. It's like everyone is a pack of wild rabid dogs and you threw some fucking beef jerky in the air or something. People forget that these accusations and situations that you just throw around can put people's careers or even lives in jeopardy. Cancel culture moves way too fast and occurs way too often. It throws out context, nuance, and even the voice of the people involved, just to feed this craving people have for exiling others. Especially when people use a certain situation to cancel somebody they already didn't like out of existence. People will push narratives just to have some drama happen or to throw more gas into the fire. It's pretty fucked up, but it wasn't always like this. I feel like cancel culture really started surging on the internet around 2017, starting with the Me Too movement. The Me Too movement was a major turning point on the internet. Survivors, like actual real victims from things like harassment to assault, started exposing big names like Harvey Weinstein and R. Kelly and people like that. People who actually deserve to get taken down for what they have done. Twitter, some people say Black Twitter, obviously played a huge role in the cancel culture movement. It was a mix of jokes like, yo, he canceled. I ain't gonna lie, like, cancel that nigga. And then also some serious call outs because these people caused real harm. But stuff like screenshots and videos and old tweets all became weapons. And sometimes they were valid, but a lot of the times they were just taken way out of context, kind of leading to what we have going on in the cancel culture now. Early cancel culture became a thing I feel like was kind of positive, you know? It was like, it made victims feel like they could actually speak out about their situation with support around them and not people just glazing their favorite actor or artist. But now, people don't even want justice or the truth. They just want a target to go after and pin down and cook. A lot of people nowadays don't even wait for the facts to drop on a situation. They just need somebody to blame. Earlier in the movement, like around 2017, the goal was more about who we needed to bring to justice or who needed to right their wrongs. Nowadays, the goal is more who can be canceled today. It turns serious topics like abuse into a spectator sport. Niggas will literally sit around watching drama like the fucking Super Bowl. Like, bro, dead ass, sometimes it don't even matter what the victim says. People will take some shit and run. Like, even if the victim clears the target, the internet will be like, nah, I don't think so. Actually, I think they were paid off. Like, bruh, once they lock in on a villain, that person is just a villain in their eyes. You can't take this shit back. Some of these niggas, they just can't think for themselves. Like, take Michael Jackson, for example. The first so-called victim who came out and said Michael Jackson touched him, it was really his family looking for money, by the way. But anyway, this guy genuinely got emancipated from his parents, and after he got emancipated, he came forward and said that they were lying for money. I mean, it's pretty obvious since when they took him to court, once Mike and his lawyers paid, they shut the fuck up. Me personally, if my kid got touched, I want the nigga that touched him to go to jail. Like, sure, some paper would be nice, but I definitely want him to go to jail over receiving a payment. Like, that's not justice. But some people in the current day of the internet still think that Michael Jackson was touching kids. And I'm not gonna lie, he did say that he was sleeping in the same room as them. But I mean, bro, he's in a mansion. The room was probably big as shit. He literally made his house like a theme park for kids. And he kind of made himself an easy target by doing that. But I mean, bro, once you have a certain amount of money, what the fuck else do you do? He also had a bad childhood, so he probably wanted to make some kids' childhoods better. But enough of the Michael Jackson talk. Back to the modern day shit. Current social media boosts anger. People will go viral way faster if they're dramatic or accusatory. If you respond to some crazy shit online and you're being calm and collected and using facts, you're not finna get no likes. But if you reply like, oh my God, kill this nigga now, or you're like, oh my God, say it ain't so, you're probably gonna get more attention. This just goes to show that the current cancel culture is not about justice at all. It's more about engagement farming and honestly just having somebody to hate on, because deep down, most niggas is haters. Literally, like this CoryxKenshin situation that probably happened a week ago from when this video was released, or maybe earlier, hopefully. It got solved in like, what, 24 hours? People were going on a rampage acting like this nigga committed atrocities to this woman when literally it all stemmed from a bad joke he made on a video. Even after she admitted that he did not assault her in any way, people were still running with this narrative and they were like, yeah, I just knew something was off about this guy. He's been a weirdo. Like, nigga, get off his dick. It just goes to show that people that don't like you will sit around waiting for an opportunity for some bait to drop. And they will bite that bitch faster than the speed of sound to watch your downfall, gang. The only thing that this man Corey did that was wrong to that woman was, I guess, play her or like try to crack and leave. which I'm not even too sure about. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's not cool at all. Like, you don't get any cool points for that, but bro, that's extremely common. Nobody else will be getting canceled for that shit. Before I blow up, I'm gonna come out formally to you guys and say I have definitely talked to girls or done something with multiple women in more than a platonic way, and was not looking for a relationship. Just gonna clear that up before I get fucking canceled, I guess. I don't know. I try to be as honest as possible though. If I don't want a relationship, I would definitely say that, but that doesn't mean I won't flirt or take it further, especially if you're going. I'm not gonna force anything, of course. But anyway, man, the court of public opinion just moves way too fast on the internet, bro. It's like day 1 is accusations, day 2 pack him up, day 3 they're making fucking memes and edits about you, bro. Like, your career will literally end in a week if there's not clear evidence that you didn't do the shit. And even if there is clear evidence, it has to get as popular as the accusations or you're still cooked. And no matter what, you still might take a big hit and lose sponsorships. Like, look at Johnny Depp. When he got falsely accused from his ex-wife, he literally got dropped by Disney. And he was found not guilty on all fronts. Like, holy shit. Anything can just be stripped of you because of some motherfucker making up accusations. I just want people to realize that context really matters in these situations, bro. What you see isn't always what it is. A clip can go viral and look crazy as hell without knowing the full conversation, context, or background, or just knowing those people's relationships to begin with. The internet can make a joke between friends look like a completely different threat or intention that it was originally. Everything from the tone, the setting, the intent, all matters. And as a human, you should know that, but I guess people just ignore it if it fits their narrative. Like, take IShowSpeed, for example. I don't know how he didn't get further canceled for this shit, but I remember when he was like in a live stream E-Day with Ash Cash, and he like said this joke. He set it up. It was a very, very horrible joke, by the way, but he set up this joke and it was kind of like an R-word joke, but the joke was already trending everywhere, like on TikTok and like the internet. So he just took it and brought it to stream and said it to an actual person, which is not a good idea, but he kind of took a big hit from that shit. But I guess his PR was just too crazy after the Ronaldo blow up and everything, so nobody really cares about that anymore. Personally, when that joke was around, I would have never said that to like a real woman in person, on the internet either, to be honest. But hey, he was an OG clip farmer. The mental state you have to be in to even do something like that is the only reason that Speed is where he is. I feel like the crowd on the internet talks or discusses the problem way more than the people involved. If the so-called victim says it's not what people think, why are the strangers louder than the victim? This just goes to show how cancel culture makes it about them instead of who's actually involved. Honestly, it's probably just a parasocial problem. Motherfuckers be like, oh my god, I've been watching him for so long. How could he do this? I'm heartbroken. Like, bro, you don't know this nigga. And the accusations aren't even real. It just makes everything 10 times worse. Stop doing that. Anyway, man, to conclude this video, cancel culture can really hurt people's career or even end it, even if they're innocent. So please just be mindful before you start spewing nonsense on the internet. And I know people are going to hate regardless and spin narratives their way, but if you truly don't feel some way about somebody, please try to read both sides before you just jump into the fucking fire with a gas can in your hand. But yeah, I love you guys, man. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please. I am poor.